Hey guys, it's Kina, and today I am back with Arcane episodes 4, 5, and 6. I think I am probably just gonna watch episode 4 today and then maybe continue episode 5 and 6 tomorrow. But anyways, let's just get right into this. If you didn't already know, I do have a Patreon where you can get access to all my full-length reactions, and if you do like this video, give it a thumbs up, follow my Twitch, my Instagram, and let's just jump right into Arcane episodes 4, 5, and 6. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of forgot everything that happened in this episode. So the only thing I remember is just the time skip, and that's about it.
You wanted to see me, Professor?
Our city is about to turn 200 years old.
It's shaping up to be an amazing Progress Day.
The council has recommended you give the Progress Day speech this year.
But you always give that speech. I could never take your place.
I agree with them. You deserve this honor. Perhaps there's something in the lab you might be able to share?
Victor and I have just the thing. Come to the lab this afternoon, I'll show you.
I'll look forward to it.
It's so beautiful. Gosh, I love the art. I absolutely love the steampunkness of this whole environment. It's so gorgeous.
Jace Tallis, the visionary behind the Hex Gates.
Excuse me.
He's a very busy man.
I love her outfit, bro. I kind of want to cosplay this outfit.
So much crime to thwart outside your family's tent.
I can only imagine the strings she pulled to have me posted here. She'd do anything to keep me from seeing the real world.
I'm giving the big address tonight.
We really have to send it to Anarchy.
Caitlin is very attractive. Echo is so cool.
From your friend downtown.
Yeah, I forgot what they were called for a second there. He's so cool. I want that hover. I want the hoverboard so bad.
Oh no, she's here.
Hi.
her entrance is so good. Actually, in her biography in the game, did it say that she was a marksman? I just like that her whole character is like, although she's not like strong, not like Vi, she's more of like the inventor type of strong, and I don't know, I find her character in that aspect to be so cool.
Why did you leave? 'Cause you're a jinx!
You are supposed to guard the cargo.
Oh, that look she gave Svika though.
You think he will approve? We just need to show him it's safe.
I remember watching this, I took note of Victor looking a bit unwell in comparison to the last episode. I was like so confused. I was like, holy shit, you do not look good, bro. But I totally forgot that he has been using a cane. But him looking like this, you know, even worse, just makes you like, oh yeah, he was using a cane.
Need to show him it's safe.
Victor, you're looking sick. He's using a cane. What happened?
Oh my goodness, you guys. Honest to God, I did not want to put this clip in, but I did it. When I was looking at this clip again, I just can't help but cringe because 2021 was such a weird time for me personally, there was just so many things going on. It was just a weird time. So just looking at this clip again, oh my god, cringe. I'm cringing. Ugh.
It all began with this. A crystal. Hextech was supposed to bring magic into the life of the common man. It finally can. A Hextech gemstone.
It's literally a materia.
We found a means to fortify the crystals. We present to you the next chapter of Hextech.
The gemstone can power virtually anything.
The animation is so cool.
The Hex Claw.
I talked about it in like the last 3 episodes, but is this the weapon that he uses in the game? It looks like it, right? From the art that I've seen.
It's finally possible.
Oh!
Anyway, this is our presentation.
Obviously, there are a few kinks to iron out. Give it a decade of careful research, and it will be ready.
A decade? We can be improving lives with Hextech now.
Putting that kind of power into everyone's hands is dangerous.
When you understand Victor, it does really put you into perspective how he is really desperate for this change because he himself isn't feeling well, and you know, growing up in Zon and everything, he's seen how sick it is. So yeah, I can definitely understand his like desperation here.
Who were you working for?
Caitlin Kiriman, interfering in an investigation again.
I actually don't remember what happens to Marcus, to be honest. I don't remember if he survives. It's a bit of a blur there with his character.
Since you're looking for more work, you can take the graveyard shift tonight at the fair. I want this one on a boat to Stillwater Prison.
I just realized his parallel with him and Silco versus Vander and Grayson. What a parallel.
She fired on us. She froze up and lost her shit. She's a problem and we all know it.
Who's we? It was your job to make sure things went smoothly. Don't disappoint me again.
Yes, sir. I'm sorry. She's so hot. Like, Savika is not wrong. Jinx is clearly not mentally there. She needs help, definitely. But Silco is like, I'm sorry.
What happened?
She already told you.
I'm asking you.
One of those firelight wackos was a girl with pink hair.
Oh my god, he's so hot. I love his outfit.
Today's screw-up will set us back weeks. I need to know that I can rely on you. I'm doing this for us, Jinx.
Won't happen again.
I know. You should focus on your gadgetry.
You know, I can't help but be like, he's just like, raising a daughter all by myself. As an only child with a father who probably is annoyed with me 24/7.
The golden boy. Oh, he's one built over his heart. Speak of the devil.
Laura's voice actress sounds very familiar.
To what do I owe the pleasure?
It's Heimerdinger. We've shown him our research.
If there's a time to present a new creation, it is now. Heimerdinger is a great scientist, but he's old. Piltover needs a leader who looks forward. Someone like you.
You really believe that?
Give the people a glimpse of the future.
I will say, rewatching this whole show, knowing her backstory with her mother and her hometown and everything, just gives more of an understanding to why she is the way she is. I definitely remember the first time I was watching Arcane, I definitely felt very skeptical of her character, just because I didn't really know what to think, you know? Because although she was very supportive of Jace and everything, she definitely does have her own agenda. And you know, honestly, if we want to be like completely fair, Victor has his own agenda as well. It's just at the beginning of the show, we have more of a viewpoint on Victor rather than Mel. So that's kind of where, you know, my skepticism of Mel came in. And there's also no denying that she did come across as manipulative and calculative. Just because she was in a higher position, in comparison to Jace. But I talk about it more, I think, later in the video. So she's definitely a complex character. I would say she's one of my favorite written characters.
Now he thinks I'm weak. I'm not weak.
You know, a lot of people, we talk about how the pivotal moment of her mental state just breaking down is her sister leaving her or whatever and stuff. But no, I think Milo should have just kept his mouth shut. He was the main cause of all of this. But on a serious note, the fact that Milo is here a lot. Like, yeah, Claggor is here too, but Claggor wasn't so in her face about how much of a weak person she was, right? Milo was the main source of that, really. So to see him here and how the show really shows her mental state is just so good. Because fuck you, Milo.
Oh, I'm gonna show him. Y'all see.
You have your speech prepared?
Guess it's time.
That was an interesting shot.
Good evening. A few years ago, the Hex Gates opened their ports to the world, but we're not done yet. This year, we've created something new for you. Something that we will share with you when the time is right.
I just got reminded of the official art of Arcane Jace on their website. And oh my god, he looks so good in that art.
Fire.
I'm a helpless little girl, and I've set the building on fire. Totally by accident.
She's a menace. Is Jinx supposed to be like 16 or 17?
How did it come to this?
If the right person got a hold of it, it's possible to utilize its energy. My mistake cost people their lives.
The hex gates must remain open.
I kind of want to know what's on her neck. Like it's moving.
Without the hex gate, goods cannot reach foreign markets till winter.
If we shut down the hex gates, the city will suffer. But if we do nothing, we leave ourselves vulnerable to malefactors. I propose that a new chair be brought forth.
This is highly irregular.
Does the boy have any experience?
I believe Councillor Medarda is right. I second the motion.
Well then, shall we vote?
Oh my god, he is such a dad. He's kind of real.
Do you have any idea what you've done?
Happy Progress Day!
I was actually hoping you might consider joining my staff.
That's a ceremonial position. I'd live behind a desk.
I just want you to be safe.
But I already have a job.
No, you don't.
What a
After
bitch.
Natasha's parents spoke to the sheriff. This is the best I could do.
Okay, no, sorry. He's not a bitch. Sorry. It was the best he could do. He's not a bitch. Sorry.
Inmate 2135. Afraid that's not possible. Not so pretty kind.
Who assaulted him?
Who the hell are you?
Too good. Too good. What an ending. It's so hard to pick a favorite character. Honestly, Silco has to be my favorite, you know? But Jinx is actually such a well-written character as well. So it's like, it's so hard to pick a favorite character. Like I mentioned before, this show does really good with parallels. You know how like the whole Silco and Marcus partnering up versus Vander and Grayson partnering up. Victor and Mel's parallel is pretty interesting as well, because, you know, they are both essentially doing this for their own reason, right? But they're both such different characters, especially when they're interacting with Jace. It's like Jace is the middleman, but the way they're both desperate for this whole Hextech progression and stuff is a very interesting thing to think about, I guess. I honestly need to, you see, this is why I need to write shit down, because I get so distracted sometimes that my mind just goes off on a tangent and I can't think about what I want to say anymore. I don't think I've ever really taken notice much of Victor and Mel's similarities, to be honest. Well, I think one is because Victor, at the beginning, he was kind of on an equal position with Jace. They started this off as partners, whereas Mel is kind of like in a higher position of power. So there's that imbalance there. But now that Jace is a counselor, there's not much of an imbalance there anymore. So yeah, just looking at three of them, actually, those three characters, Jace, Mel, and Victor, are very interesting. I would love to write an essay about their characters, just like a character study, I guess, of them. Let's just move on to episode 5. Okay, it's the next day, and just like episode 4, I kind of forgot what happens in episode 5, so I am glad I'm rewatching the show. Alright, episode 5, let's go. Caitlin is so cool. Grayson. Although she was gone too soon, I'm glad, like, she's back for, like, flashbacks and stuff.
Did my parents pay you to let me win?
That's a serious accusation.
You held your shot. I saw you.
Your parents didn't pay me. I just thought you deserved it. For me, knowing how to handle this weapon means being able to protect people. Begs the question, young Kerman. What are you shooting for?
What are you here for?
My sunny personality.
Does this mean anything to you?
Where did you get this?
Where did you find this?
There was an attack. This is evidence. I need proof.
I could get it for you.
In what mad world would I trust someone like you?
Find Silco yourself. Undercity's gonna eat you alive.
I've got orders from Councillor Tallis.
Not cooperative, huh? You want us to have a chat with her?
No. Oh. It's for her.
He's like, oh, okay.
How many chats have you had with her?
Never even thought to count.
God. We praise Vi for being, you know, very headstrong and just strong in general, but I don't think we talk about how much trauma she really actually goes through, having to deal with the loss of her parents, the loss of her sister, and then just being in prison for how many years? And the loss of Vander. What? I completely skipped over Vander, I'm sorry. It's the fact that she tried so hard. She's tried so hard her whole life to build a better future for her, for Powder. And it's like, it hurts. It really hurts. Actually, one thing as well, like I mentioned in the last episode, was the parallel between Vander and Grayson. And then we have Marcus and Silco. But we also have Vi and Caitlin, actually, in that kind of the same dynamic.
These brave enforcers sacrificed their lives. To some, they are mothers, fathers, daughters. But to all, they are heroes.
Who was this, Daddy?
A good woman.
Gone too soon.
She pushed it too far this time. Arresting her would be doing you a favor.
I need you to do your job. The Firelights have been a thorn in both our sides. It seems to me the Council has its culprit. We've accomplished a lot together, Marcus, and there is more yet to achieve. For their families, from an anonymous, concerned citizen.
Actually, I've been meaning to ask. I don't know if I asked this before, but what accent? He's hot. What accent? Anyways, what accent does Marcus have? It sounds Australian, but not at the same time.
It's my responsibility to make sure the Hex Gates are safe and protected. And what about our pledge to improve lives? There are people who need our help now, Jace.
They call themselves Wildlands. They operate.
Victor, I need to get to the lab.
Here we go.
Her hair is so long.
They form some kind of magic-y gateway, and this turns it on.
Ugh, it's gonna make me cry.
No, it was a mistake.
I feel so bad for her.
Too risky.
She is so hot. Parkour. Oh my god, that was such a hot look. What? The way she looks up?
What if we've been looking at it backwards? If the legends are true, mages aren't bound to single functions. The Arcane speaks through them. They think. They adapt. You think Hextech can learn? Are you sure this is safe? Of course not.
I actually hate it when people eat like this.
Are you going to question him? Silco, isn't that why we're here?
We're here because I'm hungry.
I didn't break you out of jail to eat slop.
I tightened our security.
And in so doing, put a target on your back. You've just made yourself everyone's common enemy, Jace.
Ah, what a scene! What a transition. That scene was so short, but so good.
Well, that place does look like it has bodies buried in the basement.
You don't know anything.
I can't compromise the safety of the Hex Gates for collateral. I never wanted anything to do with politics. You pushed this on me.
You're a symbol of the future now, Jace, whether you like it or not. With that comes the potential to shape your own destiny.
It's interesting that she says that, because, like, he's not wrong. She did kind of just sprung him being a counselor out of nowhere. Shape your own destiny? Like, sure, but you kind of put him in this place, so...
I had quite a shock this morning. Enforcers banging on my door.
Jace had to make a show of safety. Councillor Tallis is willing to reinstate former trade privileges to those who share his vision. With us, you'd be investing in the future.
She is really good at that, though. She's, like, really good at convincing.
We're currently looking for new partners in our Hextech research. You'd be the first in line to any of our advancements.
How can I say no to such an auspicious offer?
Hextech Partners.
Has a nice ring, doesn't it?
He's been quite the investment.
Better than expected.
The one place all the secrets are spilled.
I've seen a lot of people talk about this person. but I try not to like read into it too much. So I don't know, but I see a lot of people talking about them. So
How exactly do you propose we go about this?
If you really want people to talk to you, you have to let them think you have what they want. You're hot, Cupcake. So will it be?
What's your name?
Matilda. You can call her whatever you want.
Yes. My parents named me Matilda after my great-grandmother.
not you having the freaking blood still on the money, bro. Wash it off.
The Hextech Wonder Boy is on the council now. If I'm discovered, we're both finished.
Good thing you've located proof of the Firelight's involvement.
This has gone too far.
One final act. Then what are you waiting for? He's faltering.
I keep seeing them.
Fear haunts us all. Child.
Have you heard anything about Powder? I think Silco has her. I have to find her.
Silco's number 2's irregular. I can have Miguel tell you where to find her.
Silco's number 2 is a regular? Civica? I never caught that before.
This is all I've
seen.
You did well today.
I had a good teacher. My father put hammers in the hands of the people. Imagine the wonders they could create if we put magic in their hands.
The Medadas usually only take from the world. We're not often in the position to give anything back.
I couldn't have done it without you.
When I first watched it, I actually was definitely not expecting to see them in action.
I can't figure out why it's not working.
Are you headed home soon? I thought we could walk together.
Probably going to sleep here tonight.
There's always tomorrow, right?
Good night, Misha.
I don't remember if I said it before in like my initial reaction, but this parallel between their lovemaking and Victor with the Hextech, such an interesting parallel. And the soundtrack, it's so majestic. Why does it sound like a freaking Disney princess movie soundtrack? But that scene is so good, you know, because you have like, I don't remember the assistant's name, something Young, but you see her, you know, just trying to get Victor's attention, you know, because, you know, obviously she likes him, but then he's just so into his work. And then you see the scene of Mel and Jace, and then how they're intermingled with Victor doing his work, and it's almost as if like Victor's making love to his work, and that is such a well done like representation, I guess, of how much into his work he is. Really such a good parallel.
That day, I let a weak man die, and another was reborn. You need to let Powder die, so the fear of pain will no longer control you. You're strong now, just like you were always meant to be. Jinx is perfect.
Oh, I totally forgot about this montage. Aw, the picture, the drawing. Ah, it's so upsetting. I don't want to see Victor like this, you know?
Lie? You filthy traitor.
You know what? I actually don't remember what happens to Civica. I remember the bar fight that they had towards the end of season 1, but I don't really remember if she dies or not. The way her arm did that was pretty cool.
Where's my sister? You mean Jinx? She works for him. She's like his daughter. I'll give her your regards.
It was one of the cinematics I watched of League of Legends where Caitlyn was on that thing and then Vi was like on the ground level. I don't know, the shot looks very similar to that cinematic bit. I'll try to put it up here if I remember. I don't know, that just reminded me of that.
You're an alright shot.
I'm an excellent shot.
You gonna help me out, Cupcake?
My name is Caitlyn.
But you're so sweet, like a cupcake.
The sister, she's back.
From the dead.
Too good! Too good! He's like, the fuck? Okay, next episode, let's go. Sky, is that her name? Sky Young? She is the assistant, right? I just love the whole mechanical look in the show. He's so tiny.
This is real. She's a rare mutation that I cultivated.
She's so cute.
She's dying.
Can I help?
You want to assist me? We can be loners together.
Good to see some things haven't changed. I heard your prognosis. I'm terribly sorry, my boy. You should be proud of what you've accomplished, Victor.
Figments. My contributions will be short-lived.
I have seen many students. It's a sad truth that those who shine brightest often burn fastest.
Also, I don't really remember what happens in this episode as well. I think I only remember the ending.
There's quite a lot about me you don't know.
This is what I'll be doing soon because I have a side note, because I have a project where I kind of want to like recreate the texture of like cake icing. So you know how people like mix colors on like palettes and stuff like this? It's kind of what I'm gonna do for my project. So anyways.
Victor's dying. I think it has something to do with gases in the fissures where he grew up. Exactly the sort of thing we wanted to fix with Hextech. Victor saved my life once. I hate feeling so useless. He's like my brother.
You should be with him, Chase. We can't change what fate has in store for us, but we don't have to face it alone.
He is not doing good, bro.
My name's Theron.
Nice try, Chuck.
Boss wants us to grab someone up.
Who you grabbing?
Some girls. I mean, I'm not grabbing girls. Well, other than those ones, yes.
You're doing great, Chuck.
She is a menace. But she's also a child, so them being afraid of her is kind of funny though.
Can you do this?
Oh, bro. Echo looks so cool.
We lost her.
Lost who? I feel like you and I got off on the wrong arm.
It's your sister. She's looking for you.
You're lying.
It's only a matter of time. Silco finally gets the message that you're about as good for our cause as you were for your family.
I think I know just how to deliver that message.
I don't know what it is like about her movements. She's very like, you know, sly. It's so her.
About time Daddy joined us. You remember our old friend Vi? Her father went on a long trip, and Daddy here assured me that she left with him. But it seems she never made it. Could you imagine being separated from your father? She's in the lanes. There's an enforcer with her, a girl.
I'll track her down. I can fix this.
Everyone makes mistakes, right? They cannot be allowed to resurface. So sorry. Accidents happen.
He didn't need to do that. You can kind of see Jinx's personality there a bit, but I mean, she got it from him, I guess.
It responds to organic matter. They're rejecting the transmutation. We'll solve this. There may not be time. I can feel my body eroding.
I know you have your reservations about me. This only works if we can trust each other.
You topsiders always find a way to screw us.
We aren't monsters, you know.
I shouldn't have left you.
You have a good heart.
You've got a good heart.
Don't make me cry, bro. What the fuck? I can't. They hurt me so much. Like, whew. Calm thyself. Let's continue.
It's an adaptive rune matrix. Stories of healing nature. Our samples thus far perished.
You must destroy it.
Professor, this could save Victor's life.
Victor, you've changed. What did you do?
Yeah, he does, you know, he does look a bit more healthier. Like, his face doesn't seem so sunken and...
This is a violation of the ethos.
That's your opinion. We'll see if the council agrees.
He's so cute.
I might know someone else who could help.
Is she all right? Easy, that's Vi, right? I owed her old man my life. Probably more than that.
He's the same guy from one of the previous episodes in the bar, right?
She's bleeding.
Come with me.
Ailment. She's been stabbed. Why would you take something that does that to you?
I just wanted to feel what it was like to make other people afraid.
I think Vi will be happy to see a friendly face.
No, I don't want her to see me like this. Tell her I'm sorry about everything.
Oh. Why is this making me sad?
For now, we need to prevent any further attacks.
Searching everyone who crosses the bridges.
Then that's what we'll do.
This sort of an order...
Do it. We have to protect the city.
I saw Caitlin Kierman had a prisoner released on your order. Is there anything I can assist with?
No, we've got it covered.
We must hold each other accountable.
And who holds you accountable?
What?
Time and again, you've warned us what not to do. What's your plan?
Your Hextech projects need more time.
Humans don't live for centuries. We can't wait for progress. You are the true father of Piltover, and your years of service can never be repaid. I believe it's time we gave the beloved founder of our city a well-deserved retirement. All in favor?
With my deepest respect.
Like, it's kind of harsh, you know, but Jace has a point. I mean, Heimerdinger is cautious. He has a reason to be wary of progress because he's seen a lot of things, right? So it's definitely understandable where he's coming from. But also, Jace is also right. But what I found really interesting in that scene was Mel and how, you know, even though this whole time she's kind of been, you know, pushing Jace to the forefront, being very much progress and progress and progress, to see her a bit hesitant there when she's, you know, agreeing with Jace is very telling of her development ever since Jace, you know, told her that Victor was dying. You can kind of see the cogs turn a bit, you know, in the way she's like thinking about this whole situation basically with her and Jace, but also the progress that they're doing with the hex tech and everything. So that, I think that's why she's one of like my favorite characters after knowing the whole story, just because she has like such complexity really in her character. But yeah, seeing her hesitate there was very interesting.
Easy, easy, easy. What was the name Savika gave you? Jinx.
Jinx. How could I forget?
You used to live here. Who's Powder?
My sister. I have to try and find her.
You don't have parents.
They were killed by enforcers.
Vander's prodigy. I regretted that we've never had the opportunity to speak.
What have you done with my sister?
I have freed her. She is more than I ever imagined.
You talk too much.
Once again, love the mix of like 3D and 2D animation.
Wherever you are, light it up and
Stop! That callback to the freaking flare, so good.
You will live. I thought you understood. The mutation must survive. I understand now.
I wonder if, because I think he has a daughter, right? In like the games. So I wonder if there will be any like call to that in the show in season 2 or something. Or maybe the daughter doesn't exist here.
How many problems can one girl cause?
I'm sorry. I know I'm a simp, okay? Vasilko is a very good looking man, okay? I just love old men. And his outfit does not help, okay? His outfit looks good.
Powder? Oh, Powder!
The look on Jinx's face, though. She looks so small.
I tried to come back, I promise. I got arrested. I never thought I'd see you again.
Things changed when you left. I changed.
You did what you had to do to survive.
Savika wasn't lying? You're playing me. Shut up! I'm in no mood.
Powder, it's okay.
Stop calling me that. You're a class act, sister. Do you hear that?
The goat! The firelights are cool. Okay, that was episodes 4, 5, and 6. I totally forgot what happened in these, like, 2 latest episodes. And if I'm being honest, I kind of forgot what happens in the next one too. The only episode I really remember is episode 9. So yeah, I'm just once again glad I'm rewatching this just to refresh my brain about what happened in this show. This show is too good. I'm sorry, I'm just like looking at the credits because there's like the cast for the voice actors and stuff. How do we feel about those 3 episodes? It's just so upsetting. Again, I feel like I'm being like redundant or something because I keep saying like this shit is so upsetting. Like the whole situation they're in is just upsetting. They all just deserve happiness. they need therapy. They just need happiness, you know. And everything will be okay, you know? There was something I wanted to say, but it's gone from my mind now, so I don't remember what I wanted to talk about. I just can't, man. Oh yeah, and you know, regarding the singed thing, like how I mentioned, like he has a daughter and stuff in the game. Obviously, I've seen theories about Vander, and everything, and Warwick, which I wonder if, you know, if all your theories will come true. I don't know. That's the only theory that I think I've really like looked at. But yeah, it would be interesting if the whole Vander and Warwick thing becomes true. Also, I am aware that the official trailer for Arcane season 2 is out. I will not be reacting to it because I've already seen the teaser trailer. I've already reacted to the teaser trailer, and I think I have seen enough of what I've seen, and I don't want to get like spoiled anymore. I just want to go into season 2 as blind as possible. Obviously, I know it's the final season. I do wonder, because you know there's been mentions about the outside world, not the outside world, sorry, the outside, like other regions and stuff. So I wonder if there will be any more stories similar to Arcane about the other regions and about other characters. That would be very exciting because obviously there's a lot of characters you can probably make stories of, right, within League of Legends. And because you already have the lore and everything, it will be really exciting if they continue or if they do more like spin-offs and stuff. I don't know. And if they do, I wonder if any of you guys have like any specific characters you might want to have their story kind of represented, you know, in the form of like Arcane and stuff. I hope you guys enjoyed my commentary to episodes 4, 5, and 6. If you don't already know, I do have a Patreon where you can get access to all my full-length reactions. And if you did like this video, give it a thumbs up, follow my Twitch and Instagram, and I'll see you guys in the next Arcane binge commentary. Bye!